The camera brings you away from yourself. It takes you to places. I wouldn't be in where I was without the camera, of course. I needed to go there because I have a camera with me. As a child, I couldn't draw, I couldn't bring to life my artistic soul. And I was a photographer probably as a child by force. Not be able to have view in the world, I created a inside camera, so to say, and even going to sleep, I had a picture in mind that I created this day from a house with the birds singing, and this it was kind of natural. In a very young age, we moved to Zichron Yaakov in a very close community of ultra-Orthodox. Till I understood that I'm in such a close community, it took a while. And as a child that is a bit more open, curious, have an artistic view on the world, a bit dreamy also. The circumstance that I was born into didn't fit my personality, probably. Everything goes with the community. There is not much of a connection to the other, especially if you're a kid. We were told that bazooka, the most popular chewing gum in Israel, has blood from pork. That's what we were told as kids. So that was a kind of way of dividing us. I can phrase today ultra-Orthodoxy in the words banality of holiness. It's like just about doing acts. And I think we miss this part of holiness that is the essence of it all. And that could be part of the reason that I went out.
Du hast das viel, Benjamin. Uff. Chill.
Also, ich könnte mir gut vorstellen, wir nehmen so eins. Das ist Adolf Hitler, aber es ist auch nicht so deutlich zu lesen.
Ja,
Das finde ich immer ganz gut, wenn es nicht so auf Anhieb erkennbar ist.
Ja. Das ist wirklich.
Na so,
Ja,
dann.
ja, besser. Ja.
Das ist ein bisschen wolliger, ist nicht so schön. Das ist vielleicht
Das
doch
besser,
schöner.
ja. Das
Ne?
passt auch gut besser, ja.
Hier
Ja,
liegt dann der
schön.
Rang.
Ja. Ja,
Der guckt viel zu lieb für so einen.
Yeah. If we see a swastika, we are right away in a shock. It's a complete fetish thing because we don't see swastika, the sign. We see what it means. We see the evil that it holds. It goes completely into the symbolic domain. Fetish is a very good word. I like fetish, I think, because it's connected to holiness. In religion, fetish is when a person make kiddush. It's a complete fetish thing. If you put tefillin, it's a complete fetish thing. You take an object and you make from this object much more than what it is. This is the whole idea of art, of photography, imagination that plays a big role in it. It reflects something much higher. So this was taken in Sasfe, in Schweiz. It's my father, the streimel that he's wearing, the dress that he's wearing, it's all European. And they walk like this in Israel, but it's completely anachronistic or doesn't fit at all of course, the weather. And it just continued as a custom. And here he is in Europe, in the snow, with his outfit, but still it's a surrealistic picture. The Streimel, it's a hat that you wear only in Shabbat. So of course there is a conflict inside this picture that every ultra-Orthodox will see right away. Because he would say, why does he wear Streimel? He cannot do ski, and of course he didn't do ski in Shabbat. So why is he with the Streimel? So there is this conflict that what I always try to bring in my work. I don't really want him to disgrace his belief, but I do want him to know that what he does is seen by others as something else. Meaning to kind of create a bridge, do something for me that I can bring to the world and say, look, they are funny, they are nice, they are sexy, they are human. And many of them would say it's a discretion of Judaism, what I do. My father wouldn't say that. He understands where I come from, and he respects me. He doesn't respect my way of living. He cannot do that. He lives in a different way of living. But he respects me as a son. And he would do that for me because I'm his son. The Imagine project is a project that holds in me for a long time. My grandparents were in the Holocaust. They were Holocaust survivors. They were actually married in Germany in a DP camp before they moved to Israel. So, and they didn't talk about the Shoah. And I heard my mother telling my sister, don't ask. Like it was a taboo. Then I come here, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere I go. You cannot avoid it.
Yeah. Fascism fashion.
I have friends here, Israelis. Many of them are also third generation, and then many also German friends. And we all carry something as third generation that is not what our parents carry, and it's not, of course, what the survivor carry. And somehow we share something that is in our families. We are living here in Germany, in Berlin, with people that are the grandsons of people that could have killed our grandparents, could have.
Die Farbe. Wow. Nee, auch ein weißer, aber auch hier in diesem Pfirsich, sag mal. Wow. Geil.
We live here mostly with Germans, a boy girlfriend with a partner that is German, many of us. And this brought me the idea that I have to create an image of these relations. And this marriage is something that is like a miracle. It's absurd, so to say, if you see it in the context of 60, 70 years ago. And this absurdity is something that I was very much attracted to.
כן. כן. רגע, לפתוח את העיניים. כן. עליו. Okay, we have it.
In a way, I feel that today we live this time of before the war in Berlin. We are Israelis here that live in a very harmonic sort of way in this city with our German friends. And so I wanted to bring this to light and to bring it with the history and with today. So the pictures, they all hold what we have in our imagination too, in our dreams at night sometime, in our memories, in our DNA. Yeah, it's a dream of the generation that creates it.
Take all of me. All of me.
Okay.
I will continue with this a bit. I need to do it for myself, and I think for some other people too. And then I will leave it. We'll see what the future brings. I'm open to the world.